And we are back. Pokemon White, Hardcore Nuzlocke, the run continues. We are on our way to the 5th gym here, and we run into Charon yet again for another rival battle. Let's see what happens here. Liepard comes down first, and we answer with the Simipour. We did upgrade with the Waterstone in between gyms here. Really good stuff. The Stab Scald comes down, almost one-shots the Liepard. Return damage with the Pursuit, no problem. We just double down with the Scald. So first Pokemon is clear. Really nice stuff here. Now we got 3 more to go. Charon answers with his Pansage, and we are just going to opt into Mustang, or we're flirting with it because now I remember that Mustang does not have a flying type move yet. So type wise, we're still winning that, but I can only hit with a not very effective electric type. So we just go with Elric the Audino for neutral damage. Unfortunately, Pansage does get a crucial Leech Seed down here, and we're going to try to put down the monkey before the damage gets out of hand. So Secret Power gets to about half, but heals back with the Leech Seed, unfortunately. And now we have to revisit the drawing board, trying to get rid of that Leech Seed damage by swapping into a different Pokemon. However, he can hit Armstrong for super effective, can hit Hughes for super effective, and again, the Emolga cannot hit Pansage for, oh my gosh, as we swap into Scrafty, or Scraggy I should say, and gets a critical hit Seed Bomb. So this is not going well, so we do end up swapping into Mustang to eat that not very effective Seed Bomb, and now we can hit a really weak neutral Pursuit, or we can go for the Paralysis / crit with Spark, and that is what we are leaning into. And now we're going for the Shockwave, seeing if special attack was any better than that physical, and this is just an absolute bloodbath against this grass monkey here. I did not prepare a counter, very unfortunate, but we do clear, and now we have 2 Pokemon left, and the Pignite comes down. A very tough spot, because as we saw when we swapped into Olivier there, if we swap and Pignite crits, we are in trouble. He can hit Edward for super effective, he can hit Armstrong for super effective, he can hit Elric for super effective as well. So we are all in on the water monkey here, and if this crits, we would be looking really worse for wear as the pig gets a speed buff. But we one-shot with a Mystic Water boosted super effective Stab Scald. That was a lot of stuff right there. So that Scald just did an enormous amount of damage, and Pignite never stood a chance. So really good stuff there. Quick Attack comes down, no problem. The bird eats a Scald, barely lives here, and now Hughes fades away with a final Scald. Of course, it gets the critical. You have to get the critical. And Charon falls. So another really good rival battle, and now onto some first encounters in between the 4th and 5th gym. Let's do it. For our Driftvale Bridge encounter, it is Ducklet. Not that there's many Pokemon you can get. Ducklet is the only one you can get on the bridge. However, we do secure it, and potentially a Swanna later on in the game. And then for our cold storage encounter, it is going to be the Vanillite, the little ice type here. We chuck the Great Ball and secure it, and now we've got a nice ice type in the PC. Our last first encounter before the 5th gym is going to be on Route 6. It's going to be the little mushroom here, Fungus, grass, poison typing, chuck the Great Ball, secure it, and now we've got another Pokemon in the PC. And we have arrived at the 5th gym here. We're going to go against Clay and his 3 ground-type Pokemon. I'm putting all of my chips into Hughes the Water Monkey here. The only one that's kind of nerve-wracking is the water ground typing he's going to send out in between, but I think we're just going to have a really good time with this fight. We also have a nice grass typing, the flying typing potentially for a ground type pivot, but our team is looking pretty good, and I think we're well equipped to deal with this gym leader. So without further ado, let's dive right in and see if we can beat Clay without losing anybody. So this is a deathless run so far. We haven't lost anyone. We haven't lost anyone in the wild, any random trainers, no gym battles gone wrong here. So in my White 2 run, the last one I did, this is where everything went wrong and I ended up losing 3. So let's see if we can right the wrongs there and just go completely ham on Clay. We're going to start off with a Scald against the Krokorok. Scald comes down, and I'm foreseeing a one-shot here. Beautiful stuff. And even if the Crocodile had Intimidate, we're leaning into special attack damage, so that's really nice. The Excadrill comes down, Clay's infamous ace here, and I've used Excadrill quite a bit in my White 2 runs, and his defenses aren't the greatest, so this could be everything. Hughes drops back, is faster with the Scald, And let's see if Excadrill can eat that and hold on. And he absolutely can. Gets a Hone Claws off, which is pretty nice since Clay's going to use the potion here. However, since we are faster, we'll be just fine. Now, if Excadrill clutched with a Bulldoze there, he would then outspeed off of the Hyper Potion and open the door to a critical hit. So I think that was definitely the play if I was in Clay's shoes there. But there it is. There's the burn, and Clay is going to lose his ace to an absolutely clutch monkey, Maze Hughes from downtown. There is just nothing. There is just nothing Clay can do in this matchup. And this is the first time I've started with Snivy. So this is also the first time I've been able to use Panpour or Simipour here. And my goodness, is he a good Pokemon. So I don't really know about the design, but as far as actually in battle, yeah, Simipour is fantastic. So the final Pokemon, Palpitoad here, comes down the pre-evolution to Seismitoad, and we're just going to lean into a neutral Scald. So I'm looking for a 2-shot here. That would be really nice. And it does get Palpitoad into range. Also gets the burn, which is going to try to put it into potion range. The Aqua Ring might be able to offset that. But either way, this is turning into one of the best gym fights we have had. Clay desperately trying to keep the Toad alive here with the Hyper Potion, but I think it's going to be for naught, especially with the burn protecting Simipour as well. This is just disgusting. This feels wrong on different levels here, and we are just going to waltz in, grab Clay's briefcase, and beat him across the face with it, and take his badge. That was too easy. That absolutely feels too easy. We got to make sure we don't get too comfortable off of that. That's typically when I lose a Pokemon because of a careless mistake. So I'm going to take this moment and try to keep that in mind. So let's be smart about this. Let's make our way to gym number 6 against some flying types. And let's just, let's keep that in mind. So as always, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it. And I will catch you on the flip. Peace.